I mean, I'll let y'all, man. You hear me?
Alright, buddy. Love you niggas, nigga. I love you niggas.
All right.
Nigga. I love you, man.
So,
Oh, okay. Ruga. That's really you. You fucking up my train of thought. Don't talk to me.
I hear a lot on Fox News. Like, this is another reason I don't celebrate 420. Like, I was born in 93, but I consider myself Gen X. I'm going to tell you what. Because I don't really play video games at this point except maybe 10 or 20 minutes a day, every few days, maybe every few weeks. Like, I barely play video games anymore. What I do is like 10 minutes here, and I don't play them for like a day or two. I never play more than like 10 minutes a day, and it's never every day. Because I have like real shit I'm trying to accomplish, and I can't let that get in the way. Video games is a good ass time waster, probably the best manufactured time waster in the world, because it really makes you think you getting shit done. Some of them shits is like masterpieces, bro. Like, you get so caught up in the story with them shits, like. But like, that's why I have to have games I can like jump in and out of real quick. Cause I play for like 10 minutes, come back to it a few days for like 10, 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be so focused on the music right now. Like, I can't afford to waste time with that shit. This shit occupy like the same amount of time my family just doing this and the music. So, what I've been noticing on Fox is they've been talking a lot of shit about medical marijuana. I hope not medical, I hope more recreationally, because I personally have reservations about recreational. I personally do. Anything from like someone who's like prone to go psychotic off weed, like someone a dealer wouldn't have sold to, now is just able to go to the store and buy it. They don't have any history of his medical conditions or anything like that. Yeah, like, I've always felt some type of way about like recreational. Like, I never was against it, but I always felt like there needed to be some type of regulation. Cause like my psychologist told me, like, I forget what the percentage, it's a low ass percentage, but there is a percentage of people who can develop a permanent psychosis from weed. I don't know what that looks like. I've never seen it, but it can happen, I guess. It's like 2%, like 0.2 something percent, like some crazy low amount, but it happens. Just like how people like permanently lose their mind on acid. There used to be a dude who walk around out here who was like that. He was on permanent acid trip. The same shit apparently can happen with some people with weed. So like between the real out the way possibility shit like that and the fact that like, okay, I need weed in order to not be like constantly on edge. Not really on edge, it's not the term I would use, but put it like this, to be able to work through my day without stress, like getting to a point could be crippling. I need weed. With me, the weed helps me do my work. It doesn't prevent me and keep me on the couch eating potato chips, playing video games. You see what I'm saying? The weed is what helps get me through my work day. The weed is what, you know what I'm saying, helps me ignore the shit I've been through in the way that it still affect me to this day. And, you know what I'm saying, lets me focus on, you know what I'm saying, what's at hand. It doesn't numb me. Maybe it does that for some people, but for me, all that we do is like help me understand the feelings and like sort of put them to the side a bit. I'm still feeling them, but it's like I know there's bigger things. Like, it helped me realize what the bigger picture is that I need to focus on, not get caught up on the little shit. You know what I'm saying? It has like basically in a lot of ways the opposite effect on motivation that it has characteristically with people. Like, I get more motivated on weed because I'm less concerned with what's gonna trigger me. Like, my triggers don't set me off as much. I'm less paranoid on weed. I'm not like paranoid like that, but like I'm always in the back of my mind some bullshit gonna happen just because it has so many times. Like, I'm so used to that. Like my life be walking on eggshells sometimes, bro. Every time, like, someone just beat their horn to say what up to me, my first thing is, like, reach for something because, like, like, every time it's, like, watch how the car moving, reach for something, like, you know what I'm saying? I've had people, like, do all type of weird shit out of cars. Like, motherfuckers throwing a rock out at me from a car out here. These motherfuckers literally spun back with a rock to throw it at me and missed. And then I chased them on a skateboard. They fucking floored it out of there. They didn't turn back. They said, nah, this motherfucker ain't the one. That's why y'all don't be telling me, asking me to do a fucking kickflip. If I want to do a fucking kickflip, try to do a fucking kickflip, I'm going to do that shit on my own accord. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm starting to get them back. Y'all remember, your boy, like, 30, his fucking knees is shot. You know what I'm saying? I just started getting back into, like, actually skating, not just longboarding, like 2-3 years ago. But I'm gonna get that shit back. Just about where I was at, like, the past 2 summers, I'm gonna get that shit back. If I live in, like, Cali, I'll be straight by now. But, like, we don't have nice weather like that year round. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're the reason that fucking 78A and 83A fucking durometer skate wheels exist. Anyway, so, I didn't like how they was trying to connotate the weed, and the thing is, y'all aren't helping by doing all that 420 shit in public. You notice? I don't smoke weed in every video. For a minute, I would do that, and then I realized, like, I didn't want to put that perception out there for y'all that, like, y'all should be doing that. Like, Milk smoke weed in every single video. And, like, that's cool. That's his little gimmick, whatever. But, like, you gotta understand, like, this shit's a circle, just like cigarettes. Like, when you see someone light up a cigarette, how many people I see stop at the red light, when I light up a cigarette out there, they motherfucker light up a cigarette just because they see me do it. Happens all the fucking time. Now, like I said, when I smoke my weed, I smoke away from my kid. I purposely smoke it in this fucking stairway. And, like, if my kid's not in view of, like, my booth, because that shit vents to the outside, like, I'll do it in the booth. But I don't even like my kids seeing me smoke weed. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when he gets older, like, I would explain it to him, like, be like, listen, your daddy been through some fucking shit. And, like, this to keep him from having an over agitated fight or flight response. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep him from, like, constantly, like, being on edge and asking people why they approaching him like that. Why they pulling up unannounced and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just to keep daddy from constantly thinking everyone the D's. You know what I'm saying? On everything. So, I'm gonna keep it always that. Like, that shit really do. Like, for me, it's been a miracle drug, man. For real, like, since I got medical marijuana like 6 or 7 years ago. Like, I couldn't function before that. Well, I mean, put it like this. I couldn't function because I also was on mood stabilizers I didn't need to be on. So those was fucking my whole shit up. But, like, you gotta understand, like, this whole generation ain't like this. Like, another point they brought up was marriage. Like, I've been married for fucking 6 years. You know what I'm saying? I do not plan on leaving my wife for anything like that. Like, I'm just, like, to me, it's very important that June can grow up with both parents in the house. Like, that's very important to me. Like, really fucking important. Like, and so it's like, they was trying to generalize a lot of shit. And I personally ain't feel no type of way from it. But, like, I understand people don't really see. Not everyone sees the behind the scenes of shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people might see me smoke a cigarette or be skating around shit. They don't see all the work I'm putting in the studio. They don't see all the work I put in before this to have a little chunk of money I could live off of to do this shit with. You feel what I'm saying? They don't see all that. Like, they don't see all the shit where like, I have fucking sirens after me. I was fucking almost killed by police. I motherfucker had to rob people that I kind of fuck with because I just needed it like that and it was fucking, you know what I'm saying? Or because they did something they shouldn't have done and I had to get that back. Like, either way, I'm just saying, like, I done a lot of shit because I had to fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? And I was going with that, but basically, like, there's been a lot of shit that, like, you can't change. Like, for me, I've been through a lot of shit I can't change. And the weed is the only thing that really fucking make it so, like, that's not all that important that I can't change that. It helped me look forward and get to the future and, like, work towards that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there was a lot of generalizations made that wasn't fair necessarily, but at least in terms of weed. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, all you motherfuckers is out there just smoking in the middle of fucking New York City. All of y'all, 5 million of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just making the whole city smell like weed. That's not helping, bro. And the fact that a lot of y'all is saying like y'all just trying to numb pain. Like every person they interviewed and put on TV, I could tell they probably spun it. But like everybody that they put on the TV they tried to have the perspective of a lick mentality. These motherfuckers was just trying to get high. Like they wasn't not one person they put on the screen was a medical patient or someone legitimate trying to really use the plant to help them maintain and live their daily life as regular and normal as possible with the shit that they got going on that they can't undo in a lot of cases like mine. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I fuck with you, Fox. I fuck with you, Fox News, and I'm telling you, like, I do these videos just in hopes someone who worked there, some motherfucker who worked the TV monitor or something, or some motherfucker who worked the teleprompter just gonna see this shit and be like, listen, he got the right idea though. You know what I'm saying? Like Fox once said they was CNN early warning system. You know what I'm saying? In this case, I'm Fox. I'm your early warning system. Because when I start saying, yo, stop saying shit like that, y'all really should. Y'all really should. Anyway, like I said, like, yeah, I just felt it was really generalized and like they tried to spin one narrative. And y'all better not try to ban weed, especially in a medical setting. I swear to God. If y'all Republicans try to ever do that shit, you know what I'm saying? And y'all don't fight for the Second Amendment, I swear to God, we need a third party. That's all I'm going to say on it. We need a third party. Take it how you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like, you know how I'm saying? Like when some shit happens, right? Like if you had a witness that you weren't supposed to contact, right? And you talk to someone else to talk to them, that's third party. But you could also have a third political party. I'm just being very vague right now, intentionally. But like I said, the Republicans need to do the right shit. And if they take steps backwards on weed, if they try to fuck with the guns, if they don't get us our guns back, what I would like to see is it go back to way before 1986. I'd like to see them start letting felons get their rights back for that if they proved it. Because someone like me, like, there's no reason I shouldn't be allowed to have a gun. But because I'm a felon, I can't. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gonna speak on like the shit I have to do to keep myself safe, but I'm just saying like I'll be straight either way. But I'm saying I shouldn't have to, if needed, you know what I'm saying, hypothetical, you know, go through. I shouldn't have to risk my freedom to keep myself safe just like any other American. It's already bad enough that if someone kill me, they gonna get half the time than they would for trying to smoke somebody who wasn't a triple felon. You feel me? And keep in mind, I'm native, but I look either white or light-skinned Hispanic, depending on the year. I mean, depending on the time of the year. You know, sometimes I look darker Hispanic. It depends how much I tan in the summer. But like I said, like, this should show you, like, it's not about race. Like, the police beat my ass for a fucking minute and 4 seconds, bro. Like, 6 of them motherfuckers. Like, it was on fucking CCTV. Whole case got thrown out. I ain't even do the shit. You know what I'm saying? I have police that almost killed me like George Floyd. Like, a black cop, a canine officer, bro, almost killed me like George Floyd with the knee on the neck. I don't expect that shit to make the news. But like I'm saying, like, we really need to do better as if you're really like a medical marijuana patient or someone who's even just using the plant but you're using it in the right way. We need to do better representing that. And y'all Republicans, motherfucker, I hope y'all hear me. You know what I'm saying? Just because y'all got the house, don't start undoing all the fucking weed shit. Hey, John Boehner was all for the fucking weed, bro. So y'all can't be like that. Because then you're no better than the Democrats.